Hello, GCC students. My name is Meg Rademacher, and I will be your instructor for your HES 100 level course this fall 2026 semester. I want to touch base with you on three important topics. Number one, I wanted to introduce myself and make sure you know how to contact me. Number two, I'm going to show you a little bit about the course and how it's laid out in Canvas. And number three, touch on a few important topics on the syllabus. I'm going to try to make this brief and to the point, but please make sure you watch the video in its entirety so that you are comfortable with the course. First things first, announcements are going to be posted right here in Canvas. I will post several announcements throughout the week. Those will be things from reminders on what you should be working on this week, reminders of an upcoming assignment that's due, or potentially things that are happening on campus that might be of interest to you. So please read through the announcements. I expect you to log on to Canvas at least 3 to 4 times a week, ideally every day, but every other day is also okay. Getting a hold of me is important. The best and easiest way is really just to send me a Canvas message. So if you click on the inbox over here, you will be able to send me a direct message. I generally am online throughout the day. Monday through Friday, I'm online pretty regularly. On the weekends, I do check in several times, but not nearly as much as I'm kind of focused throughout the week. So please allow 24 to 48 hours for me to respond to you. Generally, it will be much faster than that, especially during the week. But inbox right there, Canvas message, easiest way to get a hold of me. Okay. Next thing, Canvas is pretty easy. If this is your first course, I recommend using the help guides right over here. This is a great way to just understand Canvas on how to submit an assignment, how to reply to a discussion post, how to send a message to your instructor. So there's a variety of help right here through the help guides. Please use that if this is your first time in Canvas. Syllabus Plus is where your syllabus will be. We'll touch on that in a minute. But each week you will have modules. Modules, you can click over here. Modules are laid out per week. You have an orientation module to get you started this week. The welcome video that you're watching right now is here. There's some other information about getting comfortable with Canvas, getting started, how to get a good grade. All of those are super important. You will be required to do an instructor conversation, which is literally sending me a message over here through Canvas message to make sure that you're comfortable and know how to contact me throughout the semester. Okay. And then the orientation quiz covers the syllabus. So please make sure you read the syllabus in its entirety before taking that quiz. Once you are completed with that, week one will open. Week one is basically the information that we're actually getting into this week. This is a full semester course. We start on the 24th and we end December 18th. So it is a full 16, 17 week semester. So we will be together for a while. Each module will open Monday morning and it will close on Sunday night. There will be a variety of tasks for you to complete. Each week, generally, you'll have a quiz. You'll have 1, 2, sometimes 3 different little parts of an assignment. Please make sure you are staying on task with the due dates. While the module might not close until Sunday, a lot of times your quiz is due by Wednesday. You'll have another assignment due by Friday. So please make sure you get into the module early in the week and make sure you're staying on top of those due dates. Because very important fact, I do not accept late work in this course. I think it's extremely important for you to stay on task in an online course and manage your time wisely. Therefore, if you have an issue, a personal issue, something comes up, contact me. I am here to help you. Send me a message in the inbox over here, and I am happy to work with you. I will not work with you if you say, oh, shoot, it's Wednesday at 10 o'clock and I'm still at work and I didn't realize that my quiz was due at 11:59. I'm not going to be able to do it. Okay, that's a time management issue. But if you are experiencing some personal issues or something comes up, you're having a tough week, let me know. contact me. We'll work together to make sure you are successful in this course and that you're getting everything out of it that you need to. Okay. So you will see that week number 2 will open next Monday at 12 a.m. Okay. So stay on top of your modules. Syllabus is the next important thing. You can use Syllabus Plus or in that introduction week orientation module, there is a downloadable PDF version as well. So if you go to Syllabus Plus, it will pop up the screen that you have a syllabus acknowledgement that says basically you need to read the entire syllabus and acknowledge it at the very bottom. So I'm going to let you read over this all on your own. Just pay attention to some key, I'm going to point out a couple key things. How to get a hold of me. Again, we talked about that. Second really important thing was the late work. Third important thing, no textbook for this course. Woohoo! Everything you need is in your module, in your reading material. We use open educational resources. Sometimes you'll be reading online. We have a textbook in Google Docs that we kind of created for this course. You'll be using online resources and a variety of things. So you do not have to pay for a textbook. Please make sure your internet access and your computer are reliable. If you have an issue, please use public libraries as an option. You can also use the GCC Tech Lab as well on the main or the North Campus. Standard grading practices in this course. Attendance, because this is an online course, please make sure you are being active each week. Being active doesn't mean logging onto Canvas. Being active means that you are turning in quizzes, you are turning in assignments, you are actively engaging in discussion boards. Okay. If you are not active for 10 days, I do have the ability to withdraw you. Generally, you will get a message from me. If you don't respond to that, you will be withdrawn from the course. So stay on top of things and make sure you're just keeping up with assignments. Late work, I already talked about that. Make sure you are not using AI. That is probably one of the most important things. The goal of this class is for you to learn about a variety of different health topics. We cover everything from nutrition to sleep to hydration, meditation, all of these kind of all-encompassing healthy habits, and they're good for you. So you are going to be practicing a lot of them. We are going to take a look at your nutrition. You're going to meditate 1 week. The idea of these things is that you are doing it, you are experiencing it, and hopefully you are starting to create some lifelong healthy habits that you really enjoy. AI is not there to help you with these things. You are supposed to be doing them, okay? If I suspect you are using AI, I will contact you and say, hey, this looked a lot like AI. This is not okay. I will turn you into the department head and the dean of students, okay? Please don't use AI. Do your own work. That's probably the kind of basis for the syllabus. Please make sure you read through this all on your own. And then when you are complete, there is a little button here for you to acknowledge that you did read the syllabus. Okay. I do want to show you just one more thing in the modules of what your reading looks like each week. So you will see your module. There's always an introduction that'll tell you kind of our core competencies, what our objectives are for the week. But then you'll click on health and wellness reading. This is the first week's reading, and I think it's roughly 12 pages, something like that. But yeah, 11 pages. You can scroll down. We're defining health. You will scroll down. There will be clickable links in several areas that you will be able to actually click on and follow for more information and go onto the World Wide Web for that. So please make sure you're doing the reading. Your quizzes are directly related to the reading each week. So that is super important. Okay. And other thing I want to just show you is where your PDF for your syllabus is, course syllabus. If you click here, you will be able to see the PDF version. Just click right here and you can download it as well. Okay. This is a really fun class. Students generally really enjoy this class because we cover so many topics that are pretty broad. And a lot of people really start to implement things into their life of like, oh, awesome. I'm now getting 30 minutes of exercise a day because we had to design an exercise plan, and that's awesome. Or, wow, I'm really noticing I'm drinking a lot more water because of the hydration section. So, a lot of really fun habits. I'm looking forward to working with all of you. If you have any questions or need any help, remember, inbox right here is the best way to get a hold of me. And I will see you all in cyberspace soon.